Well, hi everybody. Today is Friday, the end of the what we used to call, I guess, the work week. That's all changed. I know we all just work from home now. We do lots of different things. But today was interesting because yesterday it snowed. So this morning, all the trees are just covered in this layer of snow and frost, and the sun's out, and the snow was melting, and it was literally, I'm doing this, right? It's coming down off of the trees, and it looks like little diamonds falling from the trees and the sky. It's snowing diamonds. It was really, really amazing and pretty. I tried to get some pictures and video of it with my cell phone, but it's not a great cell phone, so you could barely even see it. But that's the way I started my day. I started my day with this really wondrous view of something amazing. I'm sure if you look out this morning, you would have seen that as well. So it really started my day really good. But sometimes I start my days out like that. Maybe you do as well. That things just seem like they're really good, and then something happens, and it knocks us down a little bit, and then something else happens, and it knocks us down a little bit more, and then something else happens, and it knocks us down a little bit more, and before you know it, we find we're having what we would call a really bad day. Just one thing on top of another just keeps hitting us over and over and over. And these are tough days. These are really, really rough days to have in all of our lives. And the secret is like, well, how do we get out of this? Well, I guess there's not really a secret to that. Sometimes it just takes time. Sometimes it takes us going back to God. Sometimes it takes talking to other people saying, I'm having a bad day. What's going on with your life? Can you help me out a little bit? Sometimes it takes just going to bed and waking up and trying again the next day. But I want to show you something here. I have a friend with me today, and this little friend of mine never gets knocked down. If they get knocked down, they pop right back up again. They're really amazing. I'm going to show you a little bit. This is them. You see them? All right. This is a Weeble, right? You've heard the phrase Weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down. Check this out. Let me see if this works or not. Okay, so we got the Weeble, and look at this. Oh my gosh, isn't that incredible? They're not saying he's down, and he's back up again. I just can't fall down. See? Look at that. Amazing. I could do this all day long. Are you done? Yeah. Say goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, well, I think you get the idea here, right? With this Weeble, they're designed and built that they just simply can't fall over. If they fall over, they upright themselves really, really quickly again. Okay, that's just what these are. I love Weebles because for me, it reminds me of who we are. It reminds me of whose we are, and that when we fall down, that we get lifted back up again. You see toys back here on my shelf, and he sits up there with another one of his buddies as well. And a reminder to me, right? We read in Proverbs 24:16, and this is out of the Good News translation. I just like the wordage on this. It says, no matter how often honest people fall, they always get up again. But disaster destroys the wicked. And this is really what this is telling us. This whole righteousness and this whole honest piece is because we are people of God. That's what this is saying. People of God, because we don't have the strength sometimes to get back up on our own. We have to admit that. I think that's a readily admittable thing. When I fall down, it's hard to get back up on my own. When I fall spiritually, I can't get back up on my own. I need somebody to come alongside of me and to lift me through prayer, through just being with me. And mostly, I need God. I need God to lift me back up when I get in these really bad ruts in my life where I'm just like down, 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 down. I can't get back up. My friends aren't helping me. My families can't help because there's something else going on there, right? So this God I have, this God you have as well, this God that is available to each and every one of us is able to come beside us and lift us back up again. And that's a great thing about having faith, right? Is we know that someday we're going to get back up again. We're going to get knocked down just like every single person on this planet, regardless of what faith they practice. But when we get knocked down, we have hope. We have hope that somebody's going to be there holding out a hand, right? God, Christ, a friend of ours, a family member, to lift us back up again. It's a great, great, great thing. It's a gift. I watch different sports at times when they used to have sports, like football and these things where they knock each other down. And a lot of times, especially when you're looking at college and high school sports, they always extend a hand. You know, they knock a guy down. They go, here, come on up again. And they reach your hand out and they help the other player back up on their feet. Can the other player get back up? Yeah, they can. But the other person's helping, saying, hey, man, this is cool. I like you. I'm going to help you back up again because you're down, right? And I think the same thing should be happening in our lives when we're down. I hope and I pray that somebody comes beside me and lifts me up. And when we see people who are knocked down, we need to be able to be there for people as well to lift them up again. I know I haven't always done this in my life. I maybe see people that are down and I think I'm giving them a helping hand, but maybe I'm not doing enough, as much as I maybe could have. But just a reminder today that we're all going through some extremely difficult times right now. There's a lot happening with jobs and finances and family dynamics. People we know and care about are hospitalized for different reasons. Death is still a part of our lives. It's just hard. It's really hard. And I think it's easy right now to get knocked down. But you just remember this verse, Proverbs 24:16. No matter how often honest people fall, they will always get up again. Remember the Weeble. I want you to be the Weeble today, okay? If you fall down, go Weebles wobbles, but we don't fall down, okay? Because God is there and Christ is there to lift us back up each and every time we fall down. And I rejoice in that, and I love that about the God that we all serve. Well, that's all I have for today. So if you fall down, remember, be that Weeble. You're not going to stay down because of the love of God and the love of Christ and the love of people around you that'll reach that hand out and help pick you back up again as well. All right, you guys take care and be safe out there. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.